Greetings everyone, and welcome to my coin collection. Today we are looking at a set of 50p coins produced by the Isle of Man, a self-governing British Crown dependency situated in the Irish Sea between Great Britain and Ireland. They feature characters and words from Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, and a portion of the money spent on each set goes to help the Great Ormond Street Hospital, the UK's leading centre for treating sick children. Great Ormond Street Hospital is located in the Bloomsbury area of the London Borough of Camden and has been looking after children since 1852. J.M. Barrie was born in Kirriemuir, Scotland in 1860, and when he later moved to London, his first lodgings were in Grenville Street, behind the hospital. It was this house that became the inspiration for the Darlings family home in Peter Pan. The character of Peter first appeared in a chapter of The Little White Bird, published in 1902, entitled Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens. Barrie then wrote the stage play of Peter Pan, and the first production opened at the Duke of York's Theatre in London on the 27th of December 1904. It was a phenomenal success. Barrie wrote the novelisation of his play in 1911, published under the title Peter and Wendy. It was an instant bestseller and has never been out of print. Barrie had already supported Great Ormond Street Hospital over many years, and in 1929 he was approached to sit on a committee to help buy land for a new wing. He declined, but said that he hoped to find another way to help. Later that year, the hospital board learned that Barrie had donated all his rights for Peter Pan. In 1988, the House of Lords voted overwhelmingly for a special clause in the UK's Copyright Designs and Patents Act. This amendment gave the hospital the rights to a royalty from Peter Pan in perpetuity. It's to celebrate 90 years since Barrie donated the rights for Peter Pan to Great Ormond Street Hospital that these coins have been produced. Unlike the currency used in the United Kingdom, which is minted at Llantrisant in Wales, since April 1st, 2017, the Isle of Man has had its coinage minted at the Tower Mint, which was founded in 1976 by Raphael Macluf, the designer of the second effigy of Queen Elizabeth II used on UK coins. However, the effigy on the obverse of these coins is by Jody Clark. This is a different design than developed for the Royal Mint in the UK as the fifth definitive portrait. It shows the Queen's shoulders facing outward. She has a very large necklace, a different neckline, and slightly different hairstyle. If you would like to donate or find out more about the Great Ormond Street Hospital, I will put a link at the top of the screen. On the inside of the packaging, we see an image of Peter, Wendy, Michael and John flying over the rooftops of London on their way to Never Never Land, along with the words, "If you believe, clap your hands," a phrase which is said to the audience in movies and the stage production in order to get them to help the character of Tinkerbell. The first of the coins features a similar picture, but this time with the words, "Second to the right, then straight on till morning," the directions that Peter gives the children for flying to Never Never Land. This is the only one of the coins that could be purchased individually. The second coin features an image of Peter brandishing a sword and the quote, "All children except one grow up," from which we have another name for Peter, the boy who never grew up. The third coin is an image of the fairy Tinkerbell, with the phrase from the packaging, "If you believe, clap your hands." Coin number 4 is set inside the children's bedroom of the Darling family home and features Wendy waking up her brothers with the words, "Peter Pan has come, and he is to teach us to fly." The fifth coin features a crocodile breaking the surface of the water, the animal that was responsible for Captain Hook losing his hand. In the story, it has also swallowed a clock so that everyone can hear when the crocodile is coming. The words, "It was the terrible tick-tick of the crocodile," remind us of that. The final coin in this set features Captain Hook, the pirate, with a lantern hanging on his hook and a sword in his hand, perhaps from the fight with Peter. It bears the legend, "Avast, belay, yo-ho, heave to, a-pirating we go." All of the images on the coins were designed by David Wyatt and engraved by Matt Tyndall based on the Oxford University Press edition of Peter Pan. They are all in brilliant uncirculated quality and make an awesome set. I'm really pleased to own these coins, and even more pleased that some of what I paid for them has gone to help the Great Ormond Street Hospital. I hope you've enjoyed looking at them with me. If you have, please consider making a donation to Great Ormond Street Hospital yourself, either by buying the coins or a book of Peter Pan, or simply by going to their website and donating directly. You might also like this video and leave a comment down below. Perhaps you would also consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of the future coins in my collection.